Good morning, students. Now, today we'll learn some new thing in Excel, that is our lesson number 4, that is working with Excel data. Okay, working with Excel data. How we will work with the Excel data. Okay, which the user is typing. Okay, now in that our first thing is types of data. See now in Excel, three types of data can be entered. First is numeric, text, and formulas, which are named as numeric, text, and formulas. Any type of data or combination of two data types can be used in a worksheet. Okay. Now here you can use as a data when you're typing as a numeric also, or using only text also, or with the both of the combination, that is numeric and text. Okay, now see, labels. Labels means what? Text with no numerical values. Text with no numerical values. Consonants, just a number, a value. And formulas means what? A mathematical equation used to calculate. Okay, now see, data types. I am giving one example here. See in the on the screen. Data types. First one is your label. Now example is what? Name or wages or days. Okay, the name or wages or the days, whatever you write. Description, anything that is just a text. Label means what? Just a text. Means suppose if you are writing the mark sheet or you are making the mark sheet, so writing of the student's name will be just as a label. It is only just a text. Or writing just a subject name, it is a label. Constant means any number. It will be 5 or 3.75 or minus 7.4. So it will be in the minus also, only a single digit number also, or with a decimal number also. And formulas. Formulas is just starting with equals to sign. Without equals to sign, your Excel will not take a formula. So see here in the example also it is given. Can you see? Equals to 5 plus 3, or equals to 8 into 5 plus 3. So in any equation, first thing is your equals to sign. Yes. So we have to begin with an equals to sign by when when we write the formulas. Correct? Yes. Now we'll go in a detail, that is explanation of numeric data. Now numeric data includes numbers from 0 to 9. See in the calculator also, or you can say in the mobile also, in the laptop, in a computer, you will get uh, numbers from 0 to 9. Okay, 0 to 9 and star and hash sign. Correct? Or you can say a numeric data has a symbol and the symbols also, that are the special characters. Okay, symbols means you can say as a special characters when used in the Excel. Plus, minus, equals to sign, star, that is as multiplication, dollar sign, and bracket open, bracket close, curly brackets, and close curly brackets. Okay, hash, slash, dollar sign. So these are some special characters being used in Excel. It is mainly used for calculations. Why it is used? It is used for calculation. Maximum 12 digit numbers per number including integers, decimals and plus and minus sign can be stored in each cell. Or you can say the number of digits in a decimal place depends on the column width. Now here, see, one chart is there. I'll explain that chart. But see, if the column is narrow, then hash sign will appear in the place of numbers. Means if your answer is coming as 25,000 or 20, any number you take, but if the column it is not, you can say, appears in that column, then which sign will come? Hash. Now I'll explain that to you one by one. See, character. Character means what? Leading plus. Now leading plus. Now what is the interpretation here? Beginning a formula or ignore plus sign if followed by a number. Now see in the data, plus 12 plus 6, the result is 18. So here leading plus means what? It will not take you a plus sign and result will come in addition, that is 18. Here only the number is given, plus 1 2 3 4, no plus sign is given, no addition sign is given here. So only leaving that plus sign you will get the result as 1 2 3 and 4. Next one is your E or capital E or small e. Now it assumes a scientific notation if included with a number. Means what? Suppose if you are writing number, this is known as alphanumeric, you can say value you have put, so your answer will be in this form. 5.6 E6. So your answer will be 5.60 E plus 06, means what will come? 0. Okay. Slash forward slash interprets entry as data if surrounded by numbers. If your data is surrounded by numbers, when you are writing the cells, in the cells, any value like 1, your birth date, 1/10/15. Okay. So here what will come? In front of 1 you will get 0, then 10 will remain as it is, and 15 will come as in the full year like 2015. Now 2/10, so it will take as 2nd October. 2/10 means it will take as 2 October. 10 means which month? October month, so it will show like that. 10/65. Okay, so 10th is a month, so it will show as October dash 65. Minus signs. Minus sign what? Interprets entry as a date if surrounded by numbers. Like 5, minus sign means it has been like a minus sign. You are putting dash, but that is a minus sign. So 5-10-15. So it will take as 05/10/15. So it will come as a birth date. Okay, that is your date format. Now 210. So 02. So what it is taking here? 0 in front of that number. So 02 and 10, that is your month, so it will take as an October. If there will be 12, so it will show as December. Okay, so this is some examples here. And last and least is leading 0. Ignores leading 0 if followed by a numbers. Displays 0 if beginning with the colon. Now here see 0, 4, 5, 6. So 0 will be not there in the result, so it will show you 4, 5, 6 slash 0, 4, 5, 6. So removing that slash, it will show you 0, 4, 5, 6. And display 0 if beginning with 12-25. So 12 means that is a month. So December 25. This is only for your knowledge. Okay. Now here note the date and time format displays have been set to default in your operating system. Now in the operating system the date format is already there. But if you want to change your date format, if it is like that, suppose for example you can say your date format will be uh, like your birth date first, then your month, and then your year. It will be like that. That is the default, suppose. But if you want to change that, if you want the month first, then the date, and then the year, so you can change it. But the default one is already in your operating system. Okay, has been saved in the operating. They can be modified by right clicking the active cell and choosing the format cell option. So where you can change this option from the format cell. Okay. Now what is alphanumeric? Now alphanumeric data is any combination of letters, numbers and symbols. It is a combination of numbers, letters and special characters or only letters. Okay. This, see, you can see here bracket open, at the rate, hash, slash, okay, greater than sign, less than sign. Okay. So this is the alphanumeric examples. This data type is also known as string, or you can say as text. What will be, it will be known as string or text. Now see the example. That is a sign of pound. 4987 is a lot to pay for a beggar. DLC 61 ABC, I like fish, or you can say at the rate, hash, exclamatory mark, hash, okay, star mark. So these are the examples. So it will be as a in mix with text and some special characters and some numbers. In the second one it is, you can say, alphabets, numbers. In the third only text. In the fourth only special characters. So these are the examples of alphanumeric. Now selecting a text cell. Selecting a cell. Now to select the cell, simply click on the cell. You can now type text or numbers in the cell. Here you can directly, when you are selecting a cell, you can type the text or a numbers, okay, or a formulas. So here I written in A1 high and one exclamatory sign I had given, correct. So I had typed there, I had select that cell and I had written the text and one special character. Okay. Next, selecting a range. Now what is the meaning of selecting a range? Yes, anybody knows? Yes, I will tell you. A group of selected cells is known as a range. Group of people or a group of friends means, I am giving you example. A group of selected cells is known as a range. Means if we are selecting 1, 2 or more than 2 cells, okay, so it is known as range. More than 1 if you are selecting the cells, then it is a range. So for selecting a range, see, now there is one point that from where you have to select. So what are the steps? See, I had selected from A1 till D7. From A1, you don't have to say A1 to A7 because I had selected from A1. See, I'll show you. This is A1 and this is D. Okay, column. So till D7. If you say A1 till A7, so that is wrong because I have selected my cells, okay, a group of cells till D7. So click on the first cell you will be working on. Suppose my first cell will be, I will be working, or I have to select from A1. So I will click on A1. Okay, hold the left mouse button. So with that you have to press the left mouse button and drag to the last cell you will be working on till where you have to select it. You have to select till then you have to press your left mouse button and stop. All the cells from the first to the last will be selected as a range. So here from A1 till D7 I had selected my range. Deleting a data. Deleting the data. Select the cell or range of cells you wish to delete. Now delete means what? If you don't want, you will delete it. In the mobiles also, if you don't want any picture or any video, you are deleting it. Okay, so deleting means what? Select the cell. What are the steps for deleting the data? Now here I am showing you one by one. Select the cells or a range of cells you wish to delete. Now I have selected B full. Okay, B full row. Correct? So after selecting the range of cells, press the delete key on the keyboard. See, there are 2 to 3 options from which you can delete the cells or delete the full row or full column. So first one I will say you press the delete key, select it first, then press the delete key from the keyboard to remove the contents of the selected cell, or you can press the right click. You have to select it, what you have to delete it, then right click it. You will get this option. See here, this dialog box you will get. In this dialog box you will get this option as a delete, and then press the on that delete key the left mouse button. So whatever part you have selected, whichever cells you have selected, or whichever group of cells you have selected, that will get delete. Okay, or next thing, select it, whichever cells you want to delete, go to the cells option, cells group, there you will get a delete option. After getting the delete option, you will get down this dialog box, delete cells, delete sheet rows, delete sheet columns, and delete sheet. So you will say delete cells if you want to select, or if you want to delete only one cell, a particular cell, if you want to delete it. If you want to delete a full row, then second one, delete sheet rows. Third, delete sheet columns. If you want to delete fully column, okay. And last one is delete sheet, means one particular sheet, 1, 2, 3 are the default sheets. So from that, if you have to select, if you have selected the second sheet you don't want, so you can select that and set this delete sheet that sheet will get deleted. Okay, understood this? Yes. Okay, thank you for today's lecture. Okay, we'll see the next part in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.